Again, I don't get claustrophobic, but at one
Did you say
point,
collostrophobic?
What is it? Collostrophobic. Oh no. What is it?
That's right. No, you got it right.
Claustrophobic. Wait, I'm looking it up.
No, don't look at it. No.
It?
No, we're not changing this show. You have a computer in front of you this time. And you are not. No. Okay, we are not playing that game.
Can you at least tell me what the actual word is?
Collostrophobic. That's right.
Claustrophobic.
It's when you're afraid of cholesterol.
I hate you. What is it?
Is Matt there? I heard noises. Is Matt?
No. He's here, but he cannot.
Well, you nailed it. You nailed it. So you usually don't get claustrophobic.
I don't get claustrophobic. I'm not. Just tell me what it is.
That's what it is.
So satisfying.
Little bit of a different look if you're watching. Maybe a slightly different sound, I suppose. But we are here. Satisfying is back. And Nicole and I mean, we normally wouldn't do this on Zoom, but we needed it. It's been too long.
I mean, I was getting like legit threats from people who were like, "Oh, you don't have time. You shouldn't be reading." Or because I like post books that I've been reading. They're like, "You should be recording an episode of Satisfying. What are you doing, wasting your time reading when you could be in Sam's basement?"
And I do think it needs to be said for all the satisfied, especially the loyal listeners, because we had our altercation that I think like revolved around you being insecure about, not revolved around, but part of it was you being insecure about my upcoming schedule. Everybody who follows what I do is aware of my schedule. However, I have not been the one holding us back. I will not take blame for it.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No,
it's summer.
It is my
By the way,
fault.
it's summer. I'm not mad, but I just don't,
You don't want this to become a habit where we're Zooming. We're not Zoomers. That's not what we do. That's not how we roll.
No, we're boomers, not Zoomers. It's important. No, I don't mind even Zooming from time to time. I just mean because it's been like 2 weeks.
Right. And like we needed to be in each other's presence. Like this screen BS is like not what we're all about. We're about being one, being together, breathing in the same room, feeling the vibe, feeling each other's energy.
But it feels it already is feeling a little better, isn't it?
It feels a little bit better. I said, like when I wrote to you last night, I wrote, "God, okay, I'm glad this is working out. I miss you. I miss us." I mean, it honestly feels like it's been years. 2 weeks went by without us doing an episode and seeing each other. And it hurt my heart. So I feel a lot better now.
And you also, and I felt like really bad. Like I wanted to find you and go like, "It's okay. Like, don't worry." When you were like, "We need to talk tomorrow because I'm getting anxiety about how we're going to get this done." And I was like, no anxiety. It's okay.
No. The anxiety was how we can get this done without me coming to your home, because I couldn't figure out how to get to your home with all the other things I had. There was not enough hours in the day to get to your home and get back.
By the way, and the week's been more chaotic. If this is true or false, you were late this week because of a subway delay, and the morning mashup was texting to see if you were still alive.
That is something that did happen, and no joke. I thought I was either going to get fired or I was going to die down there. And it wasn't even from all the flooding, right? Because you've seen all the subways are flooding and shit. It's been really, really bad. I was the girl underground, and they were like, "There's a sick passenger in the train in front of us. Please be patient." No, I'm not patient. Do I look like I'm patient? Did you just tell me? And then they kept re-announcing it like things had changed, like new people had gotten on and didn't know that there was someone sick. We've alerted the NYPD. We've alerted like the emergency personnel. We're waiting to hear back from them. Meanwhile, some girl's across from me and she's weeping because she's clearly gonna get fired. I was underground for 40 minutes. Yeah,
I went in with an engineer when I was going up to Sirius the other day. And it was the day after the floods. And like in New York, the floods, like we got 2 inches of rain in 1 hour. Like it was nuts. They said it was the wettest day, the second wettest day in history. And the only day, the second wettest hour in history.
Okay. Yeah.
The first one was like in 2021, and I'm sitting there looking at these stats going like, we're finished. Like,
yeah, it's over.
Because it used to be like when a blizzard would come, they would say, this is the second most snow ever. The first most snow was in 1897.
Right.
And now it's like, this is the most rain except for one other time 3 years ago. And you're like, it's over.
The apocalypse is happening. It is here.
Right.
It is done. And like, I don't know.
But so I'm riding up the elevator with this engineer. His name is Paul, I think.
I love Paul.
Of course you do. Because he goes, Yeah, I've just been stuck underground. And he was like, Nicole from the morning mashup.
No, I don't know her.
I was like, who's that? And then he was like, yeah. He was like, Nicole from the morning. She was down there too. And apparently, like, everybody was so concerned because she was late because my show starts an hour after yours or 2 hours, whatever it is. And he goes, he said the rest of the hosts were apparently calling her home and her husband to go, like, is she still alive? Which to an extent, I kind of like that you haven't lost your edge.
No. And they have every right to do that because there's been many times over the years where I just have overslept. I've been drunk. I hit the snooze button. I go back to sleep. And so they do need to look for me. They need to find out where I am.
Right.
But when I was underground, there was no, like, I was trying to email, I was trying to text because I knew that they were going to be nervous because I was going to be coming up green. And once you're green, something's wrong, man. Those text messages, you're fucked.
It's horrible because it's not like you would have gone to the store and bought an Android. Nobody, never.
No.
I've oftentimes gone, I might get rid of this iPhone just because, like, it just feels like it's too ingrained in the system. It's trying too much to be a part of my life. Maybe I switch to one of these like flip phones or an Android or something like that. And literally the only thing that is stopping me is that I don't want the bubble to come up green.
Do you know that Stanley T from the Morning Mashup didn't know that I was hit by a car for like a full, I think, 24 hours after it happened because he had an Android. So they did someone sent a group text saying, Nicole's been hit by a car. It's very serious. She's in the hospital. Like, she's not going to be here. And they were all trying to figure out what to do. And he had no idea. He came into work the next day. It was like, dum.
I mean, is it because the text just didn't go through to the Android?
He just, like, I don't know. Android does weird things.
Right.
Like if you have one Android user and you're trying to send a video or a picture, it gets all like grainy and gross. They ruin everything. It ruins everything.
Because it's just like a standard text. It's not like an Apple chat thing.
Yeah. Come on. Step it up a little bit. I mean, come on.
But so you were down there for like 40 minutes because
40
there was
minutes.
a sick
So
person?
like, again, I don't get claustrophobic, but at one
Did you say
point,
collostrophobic?
What is it? Collostrophobic. Oh no. What is it?
That's right. No, you got it right.
Collostrophobic. Wait, I'm looking it up.
No, don't look at it. No. No, we're not changing this show. You have a computer in front of you this time. And you are not. No.
Okay,
We're not playing that game.
Can you at least tell me what the actual word is?
Collostrophobic. That's right.
Collostrophobic.
It's when you're afraid of cholesterol.
I hate you. What is it?
Is Matt there? I heard noises. Is Matt?
No. He's here, but he cannot.
Well, you nailed it. You nailed it. So you usually don't get colostrophobic.
I don't get claustrophobic. I'm not. Just fucking tell me what it is.
That's what it is.
No, but you're making fun.
No.
I'm gonna Google.
Don't do it. No Googling. No Googling.
All right. Anyways, so I don't normally get claustrophobic, but I started to get super claustrophobic because I was in between stations. Don't laugh at me.
I know. It's a great story.
I was in between stations, so I was like really underground.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the next announcement, I hear that everything powered down, and I was like, "Oh no! Like, is this over?" And then the AC went off. No. You no one does that to me.
No.
Okay. Then this guy
because you get hot. You don't like hot.
No. And the hotter I got, the more claustrophobic I got, and I didn't. Just tell me what the word is.
You got it right.
Claustrophobic.
Don't. I see. No. You keep eye contact.
My hands are right there.
You keep eye contact.
Okay. So this guy bust out, the one that had been giving, like, the guy that drives the subways, even though did they even need a driver because they feel like they're automatic?
It's a conductor. Could you have a little respect?
Whatever. So he busts in. He's like, yo, so you guys, I don't know if you heard, but we can't move. There's someone up there that's sick. They've got to try to get him off. And some woman goes, what takes so long? Just pull the sick person off and let's get on our way. Like, no.
And were you like, yes.
Oh, totally. I was so happy I didn't have to be the one that said it. And then he was like, I don't know, maybe she got hurt or something. You know how that goes. And I was like, no, actually, we don't know how that goes. and then
by the way, it sounds like that woman had empowered you.
Yes.
To be like, oh, this is great. I was thinking that way. This is what we're doing now.
1,000,000,000%.
Yeah.
And then he goes, but you guys all got Wi-Fi, right? Oh no, you don't. And then walk through to the next car.
What?
Because like that was like, he's lucky I didn't go postal.
Was he trolling?
I was claustrophobic. I was sweating. I'm very late for a live show that millions of people listen to. My family thinks I'm dead.
Thousands.
I hate you. So yeah, it was pretty bad. And then eventually, yeah, they just kept coming on, and like I don't know. And you know what's crazy? Like, I remember when I was pregnant with Parker, when I was first pregnant with her, when I would stand up really fast, I would get dizzy and like almost pass out sometimes. I passed out once on the subway. Like I fainted.
Right.
And
I remember that.
Yes. And I was like, okay, I'm okay. And they were like, ma'am, we're going to talk to the conductor. We're going to call 911. I was like, no. And they were like, why? And I was like, I don't want to be that girl. After an earlier incident, and it caused everybody's day to get all messed up and it just delays for everyone. I don't want to be the after an earlier incident girl. I don't want to be that girl. And so I had to convince them not to call anybody.
Wow.
That's how much I care for my peers, my subway peers.
That's a big ups to you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Big ups to Biggins.
Big ups, Biggins. Yeah. That's big. But then do you get more angry when somebody else isn't as thoughtful as you are?
Yeah. I'm like, what happened? Oh, you have a heart attack?
What if they did?
You threw up?
What if they had a heart attack?
No, but you know what Matt said? He was like, it's like someone who either OD'd, some like crackhead who OD'd, or it's like some college kid who couldn't handle their liquor, was out all night, and was like projectile vomiting everywhere. I mean, I don't know what it is. Yeah, you know?
Because it's that early in the morning.
Right?
Like who's having real serious medical attacks that early in the morning? It's always something from the night before.
1,000,000%, and I should know.
Yeah, because you've been up in the morning and you've had incidents from the night before. So you've seen both sides of the coin.
I mean, you saw me back in the day. I think I came over real hungover, maybe just still drunk. I was like running through the hallways like barefoot, just trying to get something recorded.
Right. And it'd be like, are you hungover? And you go, no, drunk. No, I'm drunk.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be, but that's got to be tough for you because like you literally just had a 2-week vacation away from it all, away from New York City. And I say this, but like, I can't say it enough. And I don't think people are aware of it, but I don't think they really realize it when you're there. Like being in New York City, just existing there is such a ball of stress. One, like there is, you could go home even when you're in your apartment. It's better than being outside, but there is no relief. It's just a constant like
right. And then you're surrounded by people who also are like
right.
So it just keeps feeding itself. It's a big ugly monster.
But then you spend 2 weeks out on the beach in a big house in a well, let's just say it, in a mansion on the beach.
I mean, I don't know if it was a mansion.
It was a mansion. It was a castle. It was a literal castle.
It was a castle compared to this shithole I live in.
That's right. That's right. And now you're back like to an apartment, to the city, to train delays, to going into that godforsaken radio studio. Like it had to be like just a rude awakening coming back.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was bad. And then coming back to like the Stanley T style. Did you see his hat he was wearing today?
No.
He was wearing a bucket hat that had flamingos all over it, and it said, I love Aruba, that he probably got at the gift shop or at the airport on the way back from a trip from Aruba, and he told all of us that we just don't have style, and that he knows what style is. Please go on your Instagram, on his Instagram right now, and just look at how bad this hat is. We might have to show a picture of it.
That's
I also say Mashup Stanley T would be who you're looking up. I mean, I posted a video of him, so it's
because
special.
You couldn't believe. Well, you wanted to know more about the style.
Well, I mean, I want to be as stylish as him.
Oh my God, yeah, this is. I mean, listen.
No, it's bad.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
It's also like a little. He's got a big head, and I have a big head too. That's not shade.
That's not. Yeah.
But like, so the brim kind of goes like flat down, so it's almost not cylindrical, but like it almost looks like a cat in the hat type hat. Right, because it makes it look long because the brim doesn't stick out. But yeah, it's not the flowers and the flamingos that I have a problem with because that might actually be a style. But when it says "I Heart Aruba" on it, it's like it's like wearing it. It's like being in New York with an "I Love New York" shirt on, and you're like, what are you doing?
And when I made fun of it, he was like, well, I was in Aruba. Like that well, I mean, I have every right to wear this. No, it still is cheesy. It's like, it's the tough. Cheesiest. So like between getting stuck underground and having to deal with that damn bucket hat.
Right. The two of them.
It's been rough. It's been rough.
How was the vacation?
It was amazing.
It
We
was.
had a blast. It was hot as balls. Like you didn't even have to like walk a step. Like you stepped outside and you were sweating. Like your glasses fogged up.
You don't like
It
that?
was well, me no likey.
No.
Hot. I don't likey. But it was amazing. The weather was amazing. We had so much fun. We ate and drank. We saw lots of family and friends. And we did have a couple problems with the house, which was funny. It was like one thing after the other. It was like first the AC broke, then the Wi-Fi wasn't working. Then the washing machine had like it was like possessed, and it was literally like it was dancing in the middle of the night and like just going nuts. I mean, maybe Annabelle was there. She just killed her.
She killed that guy. Yeah,
she killed that guy. So
Yeah.
maybe she was down in the Outer Banks with me. But it was great. But there was a lot of problems with the house. But it was still a great
Was it
house.
an Airbnb?
Yeah.
So that means you have to like try to find the owner and do all that.
So Matt, this was his idea, but this reeks of Nicole. He said he was gonna write him and be like, listen, you were great. You were attentive every time there was a problem. But like, and also he had to go out and buy a grill. It said in the listing that there was a grill. He gave him money for it, but that's fucking bullshit. So Matt said, listen, I would love to give you a good review and I want to write a really nice review. But all of that was like the most inconvenient thing ever. Like it was one thing after the other. I think you're gonna need to give me a little bit of money back or we're gonna write a nasty review. Reeks of me.
It really does. And also, like, you're paying for reviews, which you're not supposed to.
No, the thing is, in that world, in the Airbnb, home away, Verbo, or VRBO, however you say it, like culture.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't know VRBO?
No.
Verbo?
I don't get any. I'm not, look, and I don't even know if I've ever Airbnb'd. I don't think I've ever used any of them.
Right, because you just love to be in your own home, in your own cozy bed.
I was thinking that. I think it's like it's not a matter of like, oh, I really prefer not to use them. I never leave the house.
Yeah.
So,
No, you don't leave the house, right? And if you have to, someone's getting you a hotel room, and that's about it.
You know
right?
what? You're 100% right. They're all there. They all. I was in Atlanta over the weekend. Guess what? They told me where the hotel was, and I went.
Where the players play. In hot Atlanta.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Yeah. So I don't know. I kind of in that world, like when you are looking for a house to rent somewhere, that's like one of the first things you do. You like the listing, you got to go check out the reviews because it might look great, and then they're like, "This was great," but So we'll see what happens. I mean, it was still a great trip, but rough coming back for sure.
Definitely and now you have to reacclimate to society, and also it's very hot here.
It's very hot, and it's different being hot down there and like by the beach than it is like around like baking hot garbage. The smell of garbage in New York City is in the summertime there's nothing quite like it. It's vile.
Yeah, it's garbage juice and then also feces and urine.
Yes, all mixed in.
Just littering.
Maybe a little vom in there, a couple of beers.
Definitely some vom. Definitely some vom. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also, I think, tough, right? Like you go out and it's the beginning of the summer and you're like, okay, we got 2 weeks and 2 weeks feels like such a long time. And then you come back and it's like, it's only the middle of July. Like you're still like knee deep in the summer, but the vacation's over and you're like, well, now what are we, now what are we supposed to do?
Now what? Exactly.
Yeah.
Now what? It was special. It was special coming home. We got off to get, it was like a 10-hour ride. We got off the highway, walked into a McDonald's to find out that there was an hour wait. I'm not waiting for an hour for like a Michelin star restaurant that everybody's talking. I'm not waiting an hour for shit, let alone McDonald's.
By the way, I'd wait for an hour for McDonald's way before I waited an hour for a Michelin star restaurant.
Well,
but
I mean, we have different taste buds.
I guess you're right. Why was there an hour wait for McDonald's?
I mean, nobody had any what is the word? Like no one had any like come on, a little pep in your step. Let's go.
Right.
Like, there's a million people. And when we first got there, we didn't realize, but there was like a bunch of people waiting. The line was crazy for the drive-through. And I was like, just order, it'll be fine.
And where was this?
At the key. We're in Virginia at this point.
Okay.
So then he orders, and then we hear a family go, Jesus, it's been like an hour. And then another family's over there, and they go, yeah, well, we've been waiting for like an hour and 15. And then Matt goes, I'm eating the money. We're going to another McDonald's. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. It was craziness. It was like people back there had no pride in their job. They were making snack wraps like they were putting away a piece of glass.
Maybe
they didn't want to break.
Maybe that was the pride in their job. Maybe like everything is so very well manicured and prepared. I actually like on the show we had this guy on named Gary He, who is a food journalist guy, and he won. You know the James Beard Awards?
Yes, of course I do. I'm a foodie.
I was really hoping you did not know, and I could be like, well, I guess I know something about food that you don't. This dude won 2 James Beard Awards.
That's huge.
For his book, which is called McAtlas.
Okay.
And he basically went around the world and ate at McDonald's around the world and photographed and wrote about food items in like all the different McDonald's.
Yeah.
And all the like local things. And like it was a really great conversation because he was talking about how like people had the wrong idea about international McDonald's, because what ends up happening is instead of it just being like, oh, this is an American restaurant implanted in this local area.
Right.
Everything's different because like it takes on like the locals feel the same way about McDonald's that we feel about our McDonald's.
Right.
Right. So it's got that whole thing. But he said that there is a thing. He was talking about the city. That's why I was asking where this McDonald's is.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it applies to multiple McDonald's where, like, you know how every McDonald's in the city is garbage? Like, it's like disgusting.
Vile. Yep. 100%.
So many people go to them.
Yeah.
And they have so many customers every day that these franchisees are like, I'm not closing for a day. Like, this place looks like shit, but like we're full every single day. So why would I close for a day and lose the money and then spend money fixing it when I could just stay open and everybody's coming anyway? I don't care.
Yeah, who cares? Who gives a shit? I mean, the thing is like they do. I've read about certain McDonald's, like in France, like some of them are like super fancy.
Oh, yeah.
And even in this country, when we go to Maine at the end of the summer, the one that's right by the house that we that one of Matt's family's house we go to has lobster rolls because you're in Maine.
You're
that's
in
what you
Maine.
eat. Like, right? It's very cool. But this one in Virginia, not so cool.
He said there's a guy in Orlando where the biggest McDonald's is.
Why do you keep saying McDonald's? To annoy me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And but he was like reading the franchisee agreement.
Okay.
And there are obviously ramifications that you have to work within and everything, like every franchise thing.
Right.
But there was nothing in the agreement that said how big the play place can be.
Oh.
So he just slowly started adding more and more pieces to the play place at his McDonald's. And it's like monstrous. Like he had to
like a jungle gym.
He had to he had to build an addition to his building so he could fit this massive play place in it.
It's kind of amazing.
It's amazing. It's
for the
amazing.
Kids, man. It's for the kids.
But I'm sure that McDonald's in Virginia
fucking kill you.
I'm sure the McDonald's in Virginia was like that because it's like if you can maintain hour-long waits, what's the motivation? You did the right thing by leaving.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what's the motivation? It's like concert tickets being so expensive. And people are like, these concert tickets are way too expensive. And I'm like, but it's sold out.
I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but like it was definitely, we were going through like an impoverished area. Did I make that word up? It was like a lot of poverty in this area. Impoverished?
It's close.
We'll just go.
We'll go with it. I don't think I'm incorrect it either.
Anyways, but like, it was a lot of poverty. This was like, we were kind of in the boonies, in the middle of nowhere, very rural. And it just felt like near. And I was like,
I see. Maybe there's not a ton of options.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Right. So it's not like impoverished urban. It's impoverished, like it's rural, very rural.
Yeah.
Rural.
Yeah. Like when we're driving like through this area, like the kids are like, someone lives there? Like, I was like, yeah. Like the pointing to me, that's someone's house. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why I need you to be grateful for all the things that you have, because you could live right there.
Is that what you said?
In a van down by the river.
Down by the river. Is that what you said to them? You should be grateful.
I try. Yeah, I try. It always falls on deaf ears, and they're like, "You're so annoying." But I don't know. I feel like those are moments. It's not just like when it's Thanksgiving. It's like, look, you just went on this beautiful vacation. You're going back to your semi-nice apartment in New York City. You have all the things that you want.
You're saying they have a semi-charmed kind of life?
Semi-charmed kind of life. That's exactly what I actually sang it for them. I played that for them.
But then they were like, I want something else to get me through this.
Right.
Let me ask you this. So are you grateful when you drive through?
Yes, very much.
You are.
That's me projecting because I'm like, oh my gosh, looking around because I'm a grown up and I can actually feel it. But I don't know. I want to get it through their like little effer skulls, thick effer skulls. Like, hey, you have a very nice life, because I don't know if they always like feel that way. Like, do you think your kids do they think that they have like a great life? Do you think that they know it and that they appreciate it? They're young, but
I think there are times that they do, and then other times that they want more Robux.
I mean, wait, did you know that?
And if they don't get their Robux, then it's like they have among the worst lives that anybody's ever had.
Ever. The world is over. I'm leaving this family. This is the worst day ever. This is the worst life ever.
Like nobody should live like this.
This is the issue with us being away from each other for 2 weeks because so many things happen. Like, I think I started texting you some things that had happened and I was like, oh my God, we're not going to be able to talk about this. But one of them was that Keegan.
Right.
All of a sudden I hear, you are in big trouble, young man. And it's Matt from the shitter. And he's like,
yeah, he can't get up right now, but I want you to know I will be up off this shitter at some point.
Do you know that you bought $200 worth of Robux? $200.
How does he?
And he goes, and you didn't even get a good deal. It was like 5 here, 20 here. Like, Matt, that was what he really was mad at. You should have bought a big bundle, at least got a good deal, right?
He bought it like in tiny little increments, so he got like the least amount of Robux for the money.
Ding, 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 ding. So we had a long talk, and I was like, he needs to be punished. We got to take the iPad away. And it was our fault because he was able to do it, right? He figured out how to do it. We could turn that parental control on.
Of course.
He realized he was wrong. He was good. Like a week later, Matt comes out of the room. He goes, "Are you fucking kidding me? $75 more worth of Robux.
Why would you? Why
the kid spent $300 on Robux.
How is that even available to him? Why would he be able to do that?
It's kind of my fault. Okay,
it's no. I can tell you right now, it's 100% your fault. Not kind of your fault. It is completely your fault. And the idea that like, well, he's 8. He should know not to spend $300 on Robux on his own. He doesn't know what money is.
Okay, but can I tell you something? I tried to like hear you in my head and be like be calm, like berating and like, you know, like so I was like, buddy, why did you do that? Because we'd already had a discussion, right? I was trying to like reason with him calmly, which I am not by nature.
Right.
Buddy, you knew you got in trouble and we didn't really get you in that much trouble. We thought that you understood this was a big fat mistake and you can never do that again, and that's a lot of money and we could have made you earn it back, blah, blah, blah. Why did you do it? He goes, I didn't think you'd see it.
That's awesome.
I mean,
like the lesson that he learned is, I know I'll get in trouble for this. So as long as I can do it without them seeing.
Yep. And that's why when I'm in the middle of talking, Matt peeks his head in. He goes, yeah, you got to learn to be a little better when you're trying to pull the wool over our eyes, buddy. Like, I mean, like the whole thing is, but that's a lot of fucking money. $300.
Yeah. I mean, you understand. So my son, as a prank, borrowed his cousin's Roblox or whatever. He borrowed her iPad and then he spent her Robux, but it was like $5 of it. And so we made him do chores, earn $5, and then he had to give her the $5.
I like that. I wanted that kind of thing for the first time. It was $200, and Matt said no because he looked really scared.
And also the issue is, how is it? I don't even remember how old I was when I earned my first $300. You know what I mean? I was probably 20 before I earned $300. Like
that's an insane amount of money.
How is a kid gonna earn 3 bills?
I don't know. We wouldn't be able to fully earn it, but I thought like we should have him do things to earn it back slowly but surely. I don't know what he could have done. I mean, I don't know, but we blew that parenting moment bad. And you want to know the truth? I don't think even Matt fixed it. I don't think he even turned it off. But it was my fault because a while ago he asked for Robux. It was on Matt's iPad, so they needed his face to do it. Then I realized I could like go around it, like surpass it and just do the code. And he's watched me do that. So then he was like, oh, this is how I get more Robux. But I said I would get him 20 and that was it.
So he went on the other iPad to get the Robux? Wow, that is I mean, yeah, but do you understand, like, if I ever saw any of my kids touching my computer in any kind of nefarious way, I mean, it'd be game over.
The iPads aren't really ours. That's also part of the problem. Like, I don't use the iPad. Neither does Matt. It's just that's the one he set up. They're really for them. We don't need them. We have computers and we have our phones. Why
don't you just get them their own iPads?
Because they have their own iPads. I don't need an iPad. Those are theirs. I don't ever use the iPad. Ever.
So they have their own iPads, but then is there another iPad also that controls the Robux?
No.
So whose iPad is the Robux on?
Well, no, it's just that's just the one that Matt set up. So it's his Face ID, his. Oh. You're saying they need one with their stuff.
Of course.
Nah. already fudged this whole thing, okay?
And I mean, and you put parental controls. Every single time anything is downloaded on either of my kids' iPads, I get an alert on my phone that asks permission.
Oh, I get that from Parker's phone. It's not on the iPads. Maybe we should put that on the iPads too.
Yeah, she's the older one anyway, and the one that's not spending $300 on Robux.
She goes, oh my God, if I had done that, I would have been in so much trouble. I was like, no, you wouldn't. We're just pussies, the two of us.
Welcome to older kid mentality. Yeah, I mean, literally, like my kid got a ton of Robux or Roblox gift cards for his birthday. Like to the point where like my wife's dad gave him like an insane one. It's like $100 or something on it. And he was, I mean, because he's such he's like the sweetest guy in the world. Yeah. And he just goes, I just wanted to make sure he could get something. And I was like, first of all, that's the most wonderful thing ever. But I uploaded the card. I have full control over my son's account. He can't even get into his own account. And then when he asks for Robux, I'll go, you can have $10 worth. Or I just gave you $10 worth last week. I'm not giving you any.
It's over.
Yeah. And so he's still, and so all the stuff that he gets, he's still working off. And his birthday was in months ago.
Okay, you're a better parent than me, okay? I would love to see if we were like, when they used to do wife swap, and so then they would swap, and it'd be interesting to see how they parented the other kids. Like, I would love to see what would happen if I parented your kids and you parented my kids.
Do you understand? No, if they did wife swap, Matt and I would swap.
Fine.
And like, I would be completely tortured by you. Like, what are you doing? And like, my wife would find Matt charming for all of like 20 minutes.
Also, Matt does so much. He helps a lot. He cooks.
And you know what? You know what? I know. Wait. No. I'm going to take back what I just said. I would be driven crazy within the first day. Like, what are you even doing? Like, do you have any sense whatsoever?
No.
Matt would be on his very best behavior the entire time. Like, and you'd be looking at him going, you don't do this for me. You don't do any of this. Why are you all of a sudden? Yeah, no, he would do really well, and I would have a really tough time with you.
I know. But the love's still there. Thankfully, we're not on a little reality show called Wife Swap.
No, thankfully not. Thankfully not. Yeah, no, I was in Atlanta over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I was telling the guys on the show that like I was there for WWE. Mm-hmm. And we had a couple of shows over Saturday and Sunday. And I didn't really realize that like they booked the shows the same time that Beyonce is in Atlanta.
Oh, dear.
And let me tell you something. She's doing 3 nights in a stadium in Atlanta. And like that lady takes over the entire city. I've never...
That lady?
Put
some respect on the Queen's name.
I'm sorry. Queen B.
Queen Bee.
Queen Bee. She absolutely... Like, it's one thing when there's a show. And I guess being from New York, maybe we're a little bit... We don't really factor that in because there are concerts here all the time. Big acts come, and it's not like it turns the city upside down. But I mean, it was Cowboy Carter everywhere that I went. Every place. Like, traffic was insane. I couldn't get in anywhere in the hotel. Did it get
ruined? Was it ruined? Everything ruined?
Well, it wasn't ruined. It was just inconvenient, like, to wait for the elevator. Like, it's 11 o'clock at night. Usually you could just grab an elevator, go to your room. And there's not a bunch of glittery cowboy hats and chaps that you have to like kind of like muscle in to try to get on an elevator or something. Or like on Sunday after the show, I don't even know where the stadium is, but I guess it's right next door to the arena. And like I'm leaving the arena and I just drive right into a line of standstill traffic because it's all Beyonce's traffic. And like
so then you're cursing her name.
I'm cursing her name. And then even leaving Atlanta. I got on, it was like an early flight to get out of there. And the airport was packed. And I was like, Atlanta's a hub. Like, why is the airport packed at 7 o'clock in the morning? Because Beyonce, she changed everything.
That's annoying. I'm sorry. So it wasn't the trip that you'd hoped it would be, even though it was a work trip. Usually those trips are pretty fun for you still.
I mean,
it made it a little less fun.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I mean, look, I go to the hotel, I go to the arena. It's great. It's the best.
How did you do talking to people? Did you have any conversations where you...
I was talking about it on the show today. I did terrible. I did it again. I literally had this... I did it again. It was with one of the wrestlers. I did it again.
What happened, Sam?
It was a lady wrestler. And she goes, oh, hey. I go, hey. She goes, how are you? I go, I'm great. How are you? And And she goes, great. And then I just looked.
No.
And then she goes, cool. All right. Well, I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we did that. And I was like, yeah, we did our greeting. Okay.
Listen, you can make fun of me all you want that I'm a moron.
Okay.
I say dumb things. I do dumb things. I'm chaotic. But this, if this continues, I don't know if I can be seen in public with you.
I know.
You need to get it together, kid.
I've given myself the rest of the year. I've given myself till the end of 2025 to figure this all out because it's got to stop.
You could be like, all right, so like, how long are you in town for? Like, what do you got going on this summer? Are you going away at all? Or is it just work? Like, there's things to talk about.
And you know what I could have said? We're in a building, obviously, for a WWE show. Imagine if I had said this. What are you here for, Beyonce? That would have been fun. You know what I mean? Look at that. I already charmed you with that line.
Yeah, right. See?
But
why is it so easy with me?
Because I know you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We have a familiarity.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna really have to work on it. But I need to put it into action. Like, I need to take you out. We got to bring you out on the town, and we gotta really work on
like
this.
The pickup artist that we talked to.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking of, like those pickup artists. Like, imagine if I was like, if she was like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, great, how are you? She's like, great. I'm like, you and I could never get along because you don't want to take my shit and I don't want to take your shit. She'd be like, what?
They were so awkward, but like also fascinating. But then you remember I texted you afterward and I was like, was I supposed to be mean to them? Because or meaner to them?
And I was like, no. There's no reason to just be mean for the sake of being mean. I said, you were great. So by the way, and we're going to put this video up on the Not Sam channel, the Not Sam YouTube channel. Nicole got to meet famous pickup artist Mystery.
Yes,
from
Mystery
from the VH1 show, the pickup artist. And he was in there with his friend Ablaze. Ablaze, bless you.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, we were getting, to me, and I don't know I don't ever know if anything translates on the radio, but in the room, we were having such a fun time because every single time.
Wait, I have to interrupt you.
Yeah, who's there? What's there?
Look at what Matt just brought in. I finally got my plaque that I've been at the company for 20 years.
Look at that. I didn't even know those things exist.
Hey, I'm special.
Look at that. 20 years at SiriusXM and you get like a plaque.
Yeah, it looks like a record. I feel pride right now. I feel a lot of pride.
I wonder, so I was an intern at XM 20 years ago. I don't think that gets you a plaque.
I got a plaque for the 20 years, and you just finally got a billboard. So are we even?
You see me in Times Square?
I did. I was very excited for you because you guys made fun forever of us being up on a billboard in Times Square, that you guys didn't get that, and you are on there. Just you doing you being Sam.
Just me being me.
You looked so good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I was very excited. I was like, ah! Like, as I was looking.
But yeah. So you met Mystery and Ablaze from the pickup artist, and yeah, they were basically like, they kept setting up scenarios of how you can open a conversation, except every time they did that, you allowed them to open the conversation. Like
I did.
You fell for it every time.
Yeah, like every time. Well, and that's one of the reasons you wanted me to talk to them, because I am a very gullible human being.
Yeah.
It's very easy to like pull the wool over my eyes. But at the same time, like as I was asking them questions, I got lost in asking them questions and they were doing the tricks on me and it was working.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if it would work out in public though. Like if I was out at a place, some of the lines and some of the things that they were doing, I was like, oh, I don't know if I would have been like, who the F is this dude? I said that to them too.
That's right. But do you think that intrigue would have been able to build upon?
Perhaps.
You know, like
perhaps
when you were in that studio, was there a world with Mystery and Ablaze where you were like, oh yeah, I'm vibing a little bit, or not even a little?
No, there was no vibe. There was no vibe. Didn't you feel like Ablaze was like a little bit like I don't know, he was a little bit like, he was kind of, he had a mystery about him. He had a little bit of a like, I don't know, there was something whimsical about him. Like he kind of seemed like he was a sorcerer or something.
You liked him.
No,
you liked him.
I liked him, but he was a little bit too like, do you see what I'm saying? Like his whole presence and the way that he spoke, his cadence made me feel a little bit weird.
Yeah, I think that I got to find a delicate balance because the whole idea of like quantifying, commodifying, and making a scientific exercise out of human conversation is like so weird and kind of, you know, manipulative. And they didn't like it when I said it was manipulative. They were like, we don't see it that way. I was like, okay.
Sure.
And then when Mystery was like, he was like, you got to be authentic. I was like, well, how can you be authentic if you say your name is Mystery? And he was like, remember, he was like, I don't see it that way. I was like, oh, okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. It was, I mean, his look, the hat.
And he hasn't changed it really. He hasn't changed it in 20 years. And it's still working.
I mean, is it working?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, he was special. And I just couldn't like put it, like I couldn't picture them out with like a group of dudes doing this in practice. Like I couldn't picture the workshops. I pictured like real losers. And that's really mean of me. But like I just pictured a bunch of, but I mean, what do you picture?
Well, I mean, I can't picture it at all because it seems like such a thing from the past. Like there was a time when the whole pickup artist culture was massive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you were hearing about it all the time. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like by 2010 it feels like even late for that. Like I feel like that was a very sort of maybe 06, 09 thing. That like the idea of it still like those, like Neil Strauss wrote The Game and I feel like it blew the roof off of that whole thing and being a pickup artist. But now like even when you look at it, like the whole thing feels very
contrived. And like if you're saying you want to be like you want to be authentic, that's the opposite of that. Like if you think about it authentically, you're feeding these guys lines. You're feeding them right? The whole thing was a little bit weird. But they were interesting. They were interesting to talk to and have a good giggle about.
Yeah, it feels like so when we interviewed Boys to Men once, and the question was, Boys to Men. And they had said something about realizing like, well, they realized for them in terms of being like hit machines, it's the end of the road. They can't let go.
No.
But I said, when did you, when did you kind of figure, oh, I think something's happening there? And he said, when 50 Cent said, I'm not into making, I'm into having sex. I'm not into making love.
Yes.
He was like, they were like, when that became a hit, we were like, well, that's it for us. Like we literally, I'll make love to you was the whole deal.
Yeah.
And then 50 comes around and makes that into like, you have to be a nerd to want to make love. We're just here to have some sex.
Yeah,
and they were
we're
like,
just here to do it, bang it out.
Right. So I kind of feel like when the whole red pill movement came in.
Yeah.
And that included that sort of like hyper masculinity and the manosphere and all that. I feel like that was 50 Cent to the pickup artist Boys to Men.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
like not that
do.
I'm advocating, but that's sort of, that is such an extreme thing that it almost makes like the pickup artistry stuff seem like, you know, naive.
Yes. Do you want to know a fun fact about End of the Road?
I love fun facts about Boys to Men and End of the Road, everything.
And me, because at your bat mitzvah or your bar mitzvah, you like have like if it's a bar mitzvah.
No, I thought you were talking about mine. I was like, I didn't have the bat mitzvah or a bar mitzvah. No,
you like the boy will dance with their mom, kind of like at a wedding, like you have a dance with.
And
like,
then
your dad.
dance with their mom.
Right, then you do. You and Linny, you got to get down.
Oh, what's up, Linny? By the way, what's up? What's up? Holler at Linny from the block. I know she's happy that we're back.
Yes. My dad and I danced at my bat mitzvah to End of the Road. What?
What?
Weird. What?
That's very romantic.
I mean, it's better than I'll make love to you.
Yeah, it is better. But he's like, but also like, you know, the whole like bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah thing happening at 13.
Yeah.
Like you actually still have a pretty significant chunk of your childhood left.
Oh, a lot.
So
it's not at the end of the road at all. It was the beginning of the road.
It's kind of the beginning. Like you're just kind of hitting puberty.
Yeah.
And like, it's the end of the road. Even at a wedding, that would be like, if I was to marry a woman and she was like, I'm going to dance with my father. And it was like the end of the road. I'd be like,
we just like loved Boys to Men when I was younger. We just like loved them. And I don't know why we picked it. It makes me feel very weird.
Can't you do Motown Philly or something?
No. Actually, another fun fact, Stanley T with his bucket hat was in the Motown Philly video.
That I know.
And he did help discover. He was one of the first people to play them on the radio. So shout out.
I know he was in the video.
Okay. And Summertime. And Will Smith, Summertime. Summertime.
Have you guys been playing the new Will Smith?
No, and we never will.
Song of the Summer.
No, it's not. It's horrible.
Did you see the concert he did in the street in England?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the greatest.
It's really
Rita
bad.
Ora is just there with him, like kind of looking around going like, what are we doing? And it's like, it's a huge crowd of people. But it's the most orderly crowd. They're not moving at all. Like there's no danger. I would let my kids go play in it. Like there's no danger whatsoever.
Correct.
Like it's the least excited gathering I've ever seen in my life.
I know. Did you forget the thing that I text you? It was the last thing I think I text you right before we left, what I accidentally ordered. I left and I was like, why? I wish we were recording Satisfying today because I can't believe I did this.
That's right.
I wanted.
Let me go back up.
Well,
yeah.
I ordered something, and where I ordered it from was weird. It was definitely a drunk purchase. You know, when a little something before I went to bed. Just wanted to order a little something.
Yeah, I have it here. I have it here.
I was like, you know what? I need a new vibrator. Kick it up a notch.
And you know what? Before I go to bed, I just love a little something.
Something. So let's order a vibrator from Amazon. What the fuck's the matter with me?
I didn't even know they had those on Amazon.
I have no memory of even doing this. Anyways, I forget I do it. And all of a sudden it comes and I get home and I open it and I'm like, oh my God, like, what is this? And I was like, it's a freaking butt plug. This isn't a vibrator at all.
Does it vibrate?
So that's when I was like, all right, who cares? It's a butt plug. I could just use it as a vibrator if it's like a vibrating butt plug. And it didn't. So then I was like sitting at home laughing hysterically to myself. Then I just put it back on my dresser and I went to do something. And then Matt must have come home and he texts me, how are you going to buy a butt plug and not tell your man? And I was like, no, because it was a mistake. And he's like, sure, pal. He still does not believe me. He thinks that I ordered it because I want to do butt stuff. And it's not what's happening.
So is he kind of coming to you and being like, listen, you can feel comfortable. Like, I don't want you to feel embarrassed.
Like, no. And I do feel comfortable. I feel comfortable asking him to do anything with me. But that's not what I wanted. I thought it was a vibrator. I was drunk. I didn't realize it.
Okay.
Sure, pal.
I mean, is there any world where like it's there? I mean,
if there would be a world, but this one is way too big for me.
It's not a beginner's.
It was not. If it was a beginner, I might like give it a shot. But this thing is girthy.
I mean, how do you make that mistake?
I don't know. I don't remember ordering it.
Did you go in your purchase history?
I did, and it's there.
What does it say? Does it say butt plug?
Mm-hmm.
You can just go on Amazon and write butt plug?
I know. I don't think so. But I think I might have put in vibrator and a bunch of things come up. I mean, yeah, you can get anything. Jeff Bezos has this place on lock.
I didn't know that, like.
Did you just try?
I didn't know that you had that stuff.
They're
all over the place.
And then when I tried to return
it,
they wouldn't let me return it because they thought I shoved it in my ass and then put it back in the box.
I think you did.
I didn't.
I think you did.
You
can get a whole kit. You can get multi-pack with different sizes.
See? Told you.
What is Amazon doing?
I don't know, but anytime I've ever gotten any like toy like that, it's been from a site or from like a little store that's like a store like that. What was I doing on Amazon? And how do you mistake a butt plug for a vibrator for a butt plug? I don't understand.
No, I don't understand. This is like a Romantic Depot type of situation.
Oh, God.
I mean.
Anyways, he still doesn't believe me. Anyways, that's
You kept it?
Story.
You still have it?
They won't let me return it. I'm going to toss it. I have no need for it.
I'm going to toss it. It was 2 weeks ago.
I'm tossing it.
No,
I
you're
can't
not.
get that thing. I don't want it in there.
It's still in your dresser?
I don't even. Yeah, in the box. I don't think I even want a beginner butt plug. I don't want it.
They have a kit.
You just found a kit on Amazon?
Yeah. Where you start here, you go to here, you go to here, you go to here.
Oh, you just keep widening the hole?
I guess so. I don't know.
Mom, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Lenny. Is that just the most Nicole thing ever?
From Amazon. From Amazon.
I know. I'm a special girl.
It really is remarkable.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Amazon is doing. I mean, because that means that a kid can just go on Amazon and find it.
Right. I mean, let's go in and see if we can get a dildo. What else can you get on there?
I'm sure. I mean, butt plug is in the beginning.
No.
Butt plug is a level 4. Easy. You know that I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. Your son, at 8 years old, has already figured out how to get $300 in in-app purchases just like that. He's going to be sending all kinds of wild stuff to the house.
and is Googling kissing on the lips for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I forgot
Remember
about
that?
I forgot about that. Yeah,
First
you let him,
that search.
you let him get adult. He has adult YouTube as well, right?
Yeah, first that search. Next up, butt plugs.
Butt plug.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, it's one of the reasons you love me.
It is. Nicole, I'm glad we brought this back together. And honestly, if it comes up, I think we can do this. If we need to make it work, especially during the summer, while all schedules. I mean, like if this was catastrophic for you guys watching or listening, let us know. But it feels like rather be satisfied, virtually than not satisfied at all.
Right. I agree with that. And you know what? You're still getting your footing. You've got 2 freaking shows on SiriusXM right now. You're very popular. You're very busy. And we got to make this work. I obviously prefer to be on the train or in the car or in the studio with you, touching, being close to each other, right? It's better that way. But if we're in a pinch, I think this might be okay.
But can you believe my workload and I'm still coming on here like $1 million?
You don't even look like I look more stressed than you.
I'm not stressed at all. You know what happened? You know Nikki Bella, the wrestler / reality?
Yeah. The twins.
She said I had a glow up.
You did have a glow up.
But
I would.
Nikki Bella said that. Oh, I would. He said I would.
I would.
Not as long as you got that butt plug in there. That's too scary for me. That's too scary.
That's amazing.
We appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel to watch the show. Don't forget to subscribe across audio platforms, the SiriusXM app, as well as Apple and Spotify. And we're back in it, baby. We're not going nowhere. We'll see you soon.